On August 3, 2016, a Boeing 777 carrying 300 people approached Dubai International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world. The flight was routine, the weather was clear, the pilots were experienced, and yet, within minutes, the aircraft would burst into flames on the runway. This is the full story of Emirates Flight 521. How a simple landing turned into one of aviation's most shocking accidents, and how everyone on board survived. Emirates Flight 521 was scheduled to fly from Trivandrum, India, to Dubai, UAE. Aircraft, Boeing 777-300 passengers, 282 crew, 18 total on board, 300. The captain had over 7,000 flight hours, and the first officer was also highly trained. There was nothing unusual about the flight. As the aircraft began its descent into Dubai, winds were stronger than expected, but still within safe limits. No one on board knew this landing would test every second of pilot decision-making. As Flight 521 approached runway 12L, the aircraft touched down. But immediately after touchdown, the pilots believed the aircraft was not firmly on the ground. In aviation, even a split-second doubt matters. The captain made a decision. Go around, abort the landing, and take off again. But here's the problem. The aircraft had already touched down, and crucial systems reacted accordingly. Thrust reversers deployed, auto brakes activated, engines spooled down. When the pilots pushed the throttles forward again, the engines did not respond in time. The aircraft was no longer flying and no longer landing. The Boeing 777 descended back onto the runway without sufficient lift. The right engine struck the ground. The landing gear collapsed. The fuselage scraped across the runway. Within seconds, fuel ignited. Fire spread rapidly. Thick black smoke filled the cabin. The aircraft came to a stop, engulfed in flames. Inside the cabin, passengers were confused, terrified, but alive. This is where the story changes from disaster to miracle. The cabin crew acted immediately. Emergency slides deployed, passengers shouted to leave belongings behind, crew guided people through smoke and fire. Despite panic, discipline saved lives. Within 90 seconds, almost everyone was out of the aircraft. Tragically, a firefighter later lost his life while responding to the blaze. He is remembered as a hero, but among passengers and crew, not a single fatality. Investigators later confirmed the pilots followed procedures. The go-around decision was understandable, but the timing was critical. Thrust levers were not advanced quickly enough after touchdown. Because the aircraft systems had already shifted to landing mode, the engines could not regain power in time. It wasn't a mechanical failure, it was a human-machine interaction issue. This accident changed how pilots are trained worldwide. After Emirates 521, airlines revised go-around training. Simulator scenarios were updated, emphasis placed on decisive landing or early go-around. Manufacturers reviewed automation behavior after touchdown. This incident proved one thing clearly. Aviation safety is written in lessons learned, not just rules. Emirates Flight 521 reminds us that even in the most advanced aircraft, human judgment remains the final line of defense. 300 people walked away from a burning plane because of training, courage, and teamwork. A tragedy narrowly avoided, but never forgotten. If you found this aviation story informative, like, subscribe, and comment on which aviation incident you want next. Stay curious. Stay safe.